So this is a game called Sins of My Youth. It is based off a scenario, or a sort of more a kind of scenario seed by Scott Dorwood. So before we start, there is something I just want to point out to the players. Anyways, in the journal tab, there is a little thing that you should be able to see that is called character relationships, and it just gives you a little bit of information of their like interplay between the different relationships between the characters. So if you haven't seen that already, do you want a moment to just review that, or?
I think you'd put it in the Discord, hadn't you?
I had. There's
Yes.
that. There's kind of that summary, which is literally just a few lines, which are the group dynamics and interpersonal tensions, which is kind of like a summary, a very short summary of the things in the character descriptions. But yeah, when you're happy with that, we can proceed.
Okie dokie.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All good. Good job.
Yeah.
Why is
Okay.
you're not too cool to give a thumbs up?
I'm not looking.
I was the first one to give a thumbs up on that. You know?
I wasn't looking at you.
There you go.
Okay, so let us move to off this landing screen. Onto the main screen. Here we go. A familiar sight for some people. He's not even looking. Look at wasted on him. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Is that too loud?
Is that Meadowhawk? No, it's not, is it?
It is the centre of Sheffield. Is that sound effects? Is that ambient too loud?
You can't see it on this one. Have you locked it down? Have you hidden it away? So
No, it's not currently too loud. I have it managed. It's wind and stuff, I think.
Yeah, like traffic.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll knock it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so just before we start, just a little thing about the characters. So you're all like a really close-knit group of friends, all of a similar age. You've been friends either since you were children or through meeting at college, university. So the first scene opens with everybody in a car together. So before we actually start, we want to go through each of the characters and introduce them, tell us who they are, what they do, what do they look like. Who in the group is the best friend? Who in the group is, although they are your friends, who in the group perhaps sometimes winds you up a little bit? So I'm going to go from left to right on the cameras that I can see. So that will be Angie first with Dorothy, Doris. Oh, it's still got the wrong. It's still Marshall. I'll change that.
That's fine.
So go for it.
Hello, I am Doris, and I'm a time traveler. Not really. I am a civil engineer. I am very organised, and I like things to be done very meticulously, and I like to organise things. So if we have any of our friends outings, which because we've all been friends for a while, I like it to be organised. I have an itinerary. I know exactly what we're doing, when we're doing it, and how we're doing it. I'm the one that holds the passports if we go anywhere, or the train tickets. I have all that. I collect all the payments and things like that. I am very serious about this, which is fine. And my best friend, I'm not sure it's Ruth or Robert actually. Who's playing? Ruth/Robert.
It's Robert. It's
Robert.
He couldn't make it today to this.
Oh, So he's using his stage name at the moment.
We're really close. We went to college together. We had late night study sessions and things like that. So we went all the way through college and uni together. So we're best friends, and he's my confidant of when I have any problems. I get on with everybody. Max, he's okay. He's my friend. I don't go out my way to sit with him in the bar, but I'll sit with the group. He's a little bit he's too carefree. You know, I'm having to chase him for his passport or chase him like did you pay the money for the holiday or things like that. You know, but apart from that, he's a great guy. He's just he takes life just that little bit too liberally. He's got to be a little bit more proactive, and then we'd click amazingly.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Speaking of Maxwell, so Maxwell, Paris.
I'm just going to read it. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
Background. Max is a carefree spirit who works as a travel blogger, constantly chasing adventure and new experiences. His wanderlust and easygoing nature make him popular within the group. Of course it does. Though his inability to commit to anything long term sometimes causes tension. Oh, that's like me. Max sees this trip as just another exciting journey, though he's secretly looking for something more meaningful. Best friend is Alex Thompson. Max and Alex have a deep connection rooted in their mutual love for exploration and nature. Alex is the one person who gets Max's need for freedom and adventure without judging him for it. And my least favourite person is Doris Marshall. Max often feels stifled by Doris's strict planning and organisation. He believes she needs to loosen up and enjoy life more, which creates subtle tension between them, especially during group activities.
Very good.
So that is me.
That's Max. Okay, so next it would be Alex Thompson.
Well, to get to know Alex, we really have to go back a couple of weeks to when this meeting was planned, this whole outing was planned, and we are going to get to know Alex through 3 succinct one-sided telephone conversations. Hey, Eddie, yeah, it's Lex. How you doing? Listen, planning this trip, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be really, really, really fantastic. Gonna get you more information on it a little bit. Look, somebody's calling. Business. I'll be right back. I'll speak to you later. Max, hey, how you doing? I just got off the phone with Eddie. Looks like he's in also. Ah, man, this trip is gonna be great. I tell you, you travel blogging, me doing the graphic design work for this next trip. We're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna see. We're gonna put it on social media. It's really, really, really gonna be fantastic. I think you're really gonna enjoy it, and I'm so looking forward to this, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Listen, I gotta catch you. I gotta catch you later. It looks like I have another phone call coming in. Business. That's what it is all the time. But you know what? We're gonna spend time together. It's gonna be great. Yes. Hi. Is this Doris? Yeah. Hi, Doris. It's Lex Thompson. Yeah. I'm a friend of Robert Patel. He speaks like this sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look, I do graphic design work and stuff, and you're part of a big firm, and I'd love to if you could make me maybe an introduction to. Oh, I see. You heard about the story with the senator's daughters. Oh, I see. Well, look, to be in my defense, one of them was over 18 years old, and I thought they were both twins. So it really wasn't my fault. And in fact, my lawyer says that I have a pretty good chance of getting off, I'll have you know. And it shouldn't, in fact, impact my career. I am innocent until proven guilty. And I'm hoping that you, as a friend, can see past that and maybe make the introduction after all. I mean, and me going up against a senator. I'm sure the press will not be all over it. I'm sure it'll all blow over. But look, I appreciate you taking the call, and yeah, you know what? I'll see you at the weekend. We can talk more then. But thanks for taking my call in the meantime. Hey, Eddie, how you doing, man? Yeah, excellent. Good. Listen, Eddie, maybe when we're on the trip for Doris, you could, talk nice about me and stuff like that. I'm trying to make inroads with her and the organization, but I mean, what a bitch. What a bitch she is sometimes. I tell you. Anyways, I'm. You know what? We're gonna have a great time on the trip. It's gonna be fantastic, and really looking forward to it. It's been too long. Goddamn bitch! What a bitch!
Okay. So, and then of course we've got Edward
Wow.
Eddie Collins.
Hey, Robert. It turns out that my good buddy Max has got into a bit of legal trouble. And you being a top flight lawyer and all, I was wondering if maybe you could help him out. Anyway, I'll be playing Eddie Collins. Eddie is he's a musician. He's a bit of a carefree spirit. And for that reason, he's bonding. He bonds with or he's bonded with particularly Mac. Amongst this small group of friends, they have a very similar attitude and outlook to life. Eddie is a part-time bartender. He's going to be a big shot musician one day. Of course he is. And a lot of people, some of his friends, particularly people like Robert, who is a top flight lawyer, of course, look down on him a little bit, and make some occasional snide comments, which Eddie just brushes up. But you know, it kind of hurts. They're a bit, you know, when somebody says something often enough, right? And so yeah, he's not exactly best pals with Robert. They get on, but he'd rather spend his time with his best mate, Max Harrix, of course. Yeah, that'll do, won't it?
Yeah, I guess so. That's perfect. I guess so. I'll handle Robert. So Robert Patel is about 30. Well, he's 30 years old. He is a successful lawyer, known for his sharp mind and quick wit, fiercely independent, and often takes the role of mediator within the group, resolving conflicts with his logical approach to illogical situations. So he views these trips, these little expeditions that Alex organises, as an opportunity to disconnect from his usually stressful career, and forget about work and enjoy some quality time with his friends. So his best friend is Doris Marshall. Robert and Doris's bond runs deep, rooted in their shared experiences during their time at university. And Robert deeply values Doris's reliability and appreciates having someone he can discuss serious matters with without being judged by the others. His least favourite person, he's still a good friend, but he's the person that maybe winds him up a little bit is Eddie. It's just that laid-back approach just really frustrates him at times. And while he enjoys Eddie's company, his lack of ambition sometimes just really grates on his nerves. And he can't help but feel that Eddie's just completely wasting his potential. And he believes he has got potential, but it's just, just constantly causes him to roll his eyes. And that's Robert Patel. So, so like I say, you are heading some. You're on the car, driving through the city centre of Sheffield in South Yorkshire. But what is your current destination? What are you up to this weekend? Alex, you've organised a trip.
Yeah, and I was wondering, because of my carefree attitude, and we have Max as the travel blogger. I mean, I've got this all well organized. I mean, the back gear, we're ready for everything. We have surfboards on top of the roof rack. We've got winter skis in the back. We've got inflatable rafts. Max is the travel blogger, so I figured I'm just setting it up, getting the gang together. And where Max points is the direction we're going to go in. He's the travel blogger.
Cool. Cool. And who is driving? Who owns the car that you're driving? So a metallic white Honda SUV, electric SUV.
Oh, that
Ooh.
has to be Doris.
No, I'm thinking Robert. Robert's the lawyer, right? He's the guy with the money, surely.
Yeah, it could be Robert. So
You think it's
Robert's
Robert?
it could be. It could be. I mean, yeah.
I'm sat in front with the directions printed
Okay.
out in the folder, giving directions to Robert.
Right. So shall we say so it's Robert? And what music is playing in the car at the moment?
A
You know
bit
what?
of
Classic
Iron and Wine.
Metallica.
No,
Like,
bit
Who-
of folk,
Min-
Iron and Wine. I'm in the front. I have the buttons.
Yeah.
You're in control
Yeah,
of the,
Robert and Doris are in control.
control of the
Right.
horizontal and the vertical.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. So,
The what?
like I say, you're driving through the centre of Sheffield, or just
Got
passing through
Radio
the centre of
Sheffield on.
Well, quality station.
Max, amazing. These electric cars, you don't even hear them.
What?
Yes.
Can't
Radio
even tell it's
Sheffield?
powered on.
So, like I say, you're driving through the centre of Sheffield, just past through the centre of Sheffield, coming up to a junction, being sat there, maybe bit of back and forth between everybody in the car. And as the lights change, Robert starts to pull away from the junction, and there's a familiar voice of the sat nav that suddenly starts to glitches briefly, distorting and hitching, and then the car shudders and just suddenly dies right in the middle of the junction.
Oh.
Ah, god damn these electric cars, I tell you.
I'm going to be opening the passenger door. I'll be climbing out saying, come on, guys. And I'm gesturing at the other two guys that are sat in the back. Let's go.
I'm just going to push it to the side. Robert, have you got your hazard triangle in the boot?
Hazard.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
put a
yeah,
hazard
you're not gonna put a
triangle in the
middle
boot when
of
you
the
gotta
road.
get
What are you
it off the
talking about?
road.
Guys, you can't just get out of the car in the middle. We're in the middle of a junction. And there's cars like sort of queuing up behind and trying to make Red come round.
I just
And
smile
there's
and wave at
horns
these
going.
people. Smile and wave. Yeah. And,
Okay.
and I move around to the back of the car and start giving it a push.
That's Robert's leaning out. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. But suddenly there is a loud bang, the sound of metal on metal and shattering glass. Looking towards the source of the noise, you see a truck moving at high speed straight towards the junction, smashing aside cars waiting at the traffic lights on your left, and the truck plows forward straight through the red lights, barreling straight towards your vehicle.
Wow.
Shit.
I was just going to say, oh, that's lucky. We could have been in that crash. Shit.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Move it!
So, yeah,
I
leap
grab
out.
my bag and my notes and folder of travel.
Doris,
Actually,
leave it
okay,
back.
so-
Go.
By the
This is
time,
this is an electronic device. It might explode.
so by the time you just reach down and grab your things. So that who's actually out of the car? It was Eddie's out of the car.
Oh,
Yeah, I got out of the car too.
I'll
I
get
don't know.
out.
You can't kill Doris.
I'm getting out of the car.
And she's going to die in the first scene. That's so great. Well done,
Yeah.
Phil.
Patel, you stay with the car.
Okay, so Robert, at first Robert is like, sort of, don't get back in the car, and then he sees a truck. Go, oh shit, and he's trying to get his seatbelt undone. Doris is grabbing her things. Alex, you start to try and get out of the car, following after. So Eddie got out first, and Max is just trying to get out when the truck just slams into the side of the car.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Those final moments
What?
seem frozen in time. Random details rendered in absolute clarity. You see a bedraggled Kermit the Frog plushie attached to the bumper of the truck with plastic tie wraps stuffing protruding from ruptured stitching, rust bubbling through the rose red paintwork that is starting to fade and bloom with milky white patches. There's a fine spiderweb of cracks in one corner of the windscreen. The filth encrusted gloves wrapped with dirty strips of cloth on the hands clasping the steering wheel of the truck. The large hulking form wearing multiple layers of fouled clothing, lank, matted strands of hair hanging from the dark recess of multiple hoods, held in place by several oversized woolen hats and secured by strips of cloth wound up and over the top of their head. You see the side of the car crumpling like wet cardboard, the air filled with thousands of twinkling fragments of glass as the truck smashes into the car, sending it tumbling down the road.
PowerPoint circa 1999.
Wow.
So finally, the world stops spinning around you. There's a ringing in your head, but outside your head, the world is muted. Pain pulses through your body and nausea grips your stomach. Red and blue flashes smear the wet tarmac. Suddenly, the sound of the chaos around you, comes crashing in, hitting you hard. You don't remember if you crawled or were dragged from the twisted remains of the car, but burned forever into all of your memories is Alex's face. He must have been killed instantly. Thrown from the car, his broken and bloody body lying twisted in the road.
Short stream then.
Fuck, the senator really had it out for me.
Okay.
And with that, we shall move to the next scene.
Holy shit, bag. We didn't go on the trip then.
A lovely place to be buried.
So, 6 months later. So as the four of you step off the small ferry at Inverry, the sense of isolation is immediate.
I mean, it's a shame it went Doris. We don't
I,
like that.
I mean, just a quick question. What? Just for clarification, was it Max, not Lex, Max or Robert?
Alex.
Sorry.
I heard
Is
Alex.
it Alex? Yeah, I heard
Alex.
Yeah.
Alex.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I guess easy life for you now then, Jake.
That's what you get for threatening the GM pre-stream.
So I guess it's worth mentioning that luckily there is another character, Jake. So
Is he
you
less
are
annoying?
now you are now Robert Patel.
He's my best buddy.
Excellent. Oh, that's why I have ownership over him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as the four of you step off the small ferry at Inverry, the sense of isolation is immediate. The Knoydart Peninsula stretches before you, a vast expanse of rugged wilderness that seems untouched by time. The sky is a patchwork of rolling grey clouds, occasionally pierced by shafts of sunlight that cast golden hues over the landscape. To the north and east, steep mountains rise abruptly from the earth, their peaks shrouded in mist. The highest, Ladhar Bain, stands like a silent sentinel, its jagged silhouette cutting into the sky. The slopes of these mountains are cloaked in dense heather and ancient forests, where the wind whispers through the branches of Scots pines and birch trees, their leaves rustling like secrets being shared. Below the mountains, the land descends into deep glens, where clear streams meander through the valleys, their waters sparkling as they cascade over rocks. The scent of peat and pine fills the air, mingling with the briny tang of the sea. To the south lies Loch Nevis, over which you have travelled, its dark waters framed by the wild rocky coastline. The village of Inverry, with its whitewashed cottages and single pub, feels like the last outpost of civilization. Beyond it, the narrow paths wind through boggy moorlands, along craggy cliffs, offering breathtaking views of the sea and distant lands. But the beauty of Noida is tempered by its harshness. The ground is uneven, and every step is a reminder that this land is untamed and unforgiving. It's also a reminder of why you were here. It's been 6 months since Alex was killed when that truck ploughed into your car. Somehow the rest of you survived, walked away with nothing but a few cuts and bruises, though the loss of your friend, along with misplaced feelings of guilt, left deeper wounds. As for the driver of the truck, dressed in multiple filthy layers of tattered clothing, but you can see as clearly today as if he were there in front of you. When the emergency services arrived on the scene, there was no sign of the driver, and no trace of them has ever been found. Life getting in the way, and other excuses. After the accident, you all slowly drifted apart, perhaps the real reasons remaining unspoken. Then out of the blue, you got a call from Max. So now, here you are, about to embark on the expedition Alex had planned for you all, on the edge of one of the most remote areas in the United Kingdom, one of the last great untamed wildernesses in the country, to reforge broken bonds and heal wounds long left untended. So, what has happened to each of you since that fateful day?
I think I can come up with a scene. As what has happened to me since that fateful day. I mean, obviously not the old me, the new me. And I'm gonna go up to Max at the beginning, like of this trip where we meet. Max, it's so great that you were able to bring us all together for this important trip. Losing Lex has changed my life, and yes, he was never going to get off his legal troubles in any case. So I mean, at least his name was spared that besmirchment. But to lose somebody, a friend like that, so young, I've learned that time is precious, and time is not to be wasted. So it's okay with you. I know you've set this trip up, but I want to share something with you. And I take out a box, velvet colored box, and I'm gonna open it up. And inside, Max, you see there's a beautiful, stunning wedding ring. And I'm gonna close it, put it back in my pocket, and say, life is way too short. I know Doris is the one. On this trip, I'm gonna propose to her. Losing Lex at such a young age, just horrible. So I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. So I want to let you know in advance because
Are you really sure you want to do this?
Look, we all got to go one day, and we have to make the most of our lives while we're still here. And just the perfect match. What am I looking for in life? What am I waiting for? You have to seize the time that we have left. I'm 30 already. I think so. It's the right time. So with your permission, if it's okay, I'll find a moment to propose and maybe see how she
You don't need my
reacts.
permission.
I just don't want to ruin any of the plans that you have for this trip. But thank you so much for bringing it together. You're always going to be my friend for doing this. That the scene will end there in terms of what has been happening with Robert Patel.
Excellent. Like it. So, well, I think it all seems right then to either Doris or Max wants to take.
Doris,
It
of
is.
course.
Doris.
Well, I'm still working and doing, to get on, you have to go forward. As we all meet, ready to go, I give everybody an envelope for the trip with their names on. And as they open, they all have life insurances sorted out. So,
Okay. Very good.
we have to take precaution. I've insured the trip. I've insured us all, and I got extra cover on car insurance.
You're not going to bump us off, are you?
Taking out life insurance policies on each and every one of
Yeah.
you.
So yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've just made sure my life is even more meticulously organised and in place and everything's sorted. So yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's go next. Either Max
I'll go.
or Eddie.
Okay.
Okay.
I, with Lex being my best friend, I think it's probably hit me the most. So I kind of, at first I fell to pieces. The fact that he wasn't going to be there anymore. I think probably turned to drink. I've got over that now. I'm doing this trip for Max. Sorry, for Lex.
We're doing it for you as well.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a bit of it for yourself.
It's what he would have wanted. He would have wanted us to go on this trip, what he planned, and we can pay proper respect to him. Watch Robert propose to Doris.
So, talking of the trip that Alex planned for you, if
Is it
you
the trip?
happen to, it is the trip that he had planned for you,
Is
but
it
yeah,
exactly?
yes. If you happen to look in the journal tab, there is a copy. There is Alex's map of the area with points of the points of interest, I guess you call them, or that he'd not completely finished organising the trip, but these were the points of interest for this short expedition that he'd planned for you all.
So where do we start on this? Down at
In Bury, the circle in the bottom.
Yeah. With the telephone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they planned.
Leave
planned
civilization.
You notice there are no other telephones.
Yeah, you
Well,
leave
there's
there.
There are no settlements. There's only two in this entire peninsula. There's only two settlements, and Inveri is the biggest. So as you can see, before we go to Eddie, as you can see on the map, there is 4 points of interest. The aforementioned Ledhere Bairn, the biggest mountain in the area. The far east, there is a bothy that's marked with that little camp tent symbol. A little bothy near the small fishing village of Barrisdale. And then there's some waterfalls and everything. So the planned trip is to head to, or the itinerary that Alex planned at least anyway, was to head to Ladhir Ben, then to the bothy, and then head back via the waterfalls, back through the forest, and back to Inveri. The whole trip should take 4 days.
Do I, or do any of us know why he chose this particular area or this?
Because of its the fact that
Remote.
it's so remote and that it's like this untouched, almost untouched wilderness. One of the very few in the entire country.
Is this present day?
It is. It is indeed. It is indeed. It is in fact the 21st of September. 2024.
Wait, that's today.
Today, it is indeed. So it's the evening of the 21st when you arrive in Very. But before I go further, let Eddie tell us what's been happening to him over the last
Okay.
6 months.
Eddie has always been a passionate musician. So I think he's found that since the accident, he's lost his inspiration a little bit, and he's not been picking up the guitar as much as he would have done in the past. And I think he also would have noticed that his good friend Max was suffering quite a bit. And so I think he's been trying to spend as much time as he can with Max, and trying to kind of help him with the drinking and stuff, trying to get him to cut down, and which is, it's been relatively easy for him, I suppose, because he works in the bar that Max frequents. So he's been keeping an eye on him that way as well when he's been at work, just to make sure he kind of stays on the straight and narrow. So he's quite worried about Max, but he's been really surprised that Max has organised this trip and sees this as a great move, and perhaps that Max is managing to get himself together and straighten himself out a bit. And he enjoyed the company of the rest of the group, so he's quite keen to kind of get back and reconnect with all of them. Even Robert, to a degree.
You'll soon change your mind.
Okay, cool. Right then. So like I say, when you finally arrive on the ferry at this little village, Very, it's you spend the last few hours of daylight taking a look around, being a bit of sightseeing. The whole area is beautiful, picturesque. Just picture postcards wherever you look. But because it's too late in the day to make a start, you spend the rest of the day in the village. You take rooms at the local pub, probably tired from your long journey. Perhaps even retire early that night, drifting off into a sound sleep. Only the noise of the muffled voices of the locals in the bar below, and the soft whisper of the waves, the lock against the shore outside the window. We'll move to day one of your trip. So before we do, obviously for an expedition such as this, everybody has brought certain bits of equipment. So everybody has a one-man light person tent and a sleeping bag, and at least one of you is carrying a small lightweight stove, somebody else carrying the pots and pans, somebody else carrying the food, which is probably sensibly it's dry food, camping food, all dehydrated food, so as to cut down the weight. But is there anything in particular, anything personal or in particular each of you have brought with you beyond the obvious basics that you require?
Eddie will have brought his guitar. He's got one of those smaller cut down travel guitars that kind of folds away nicely. He's kind of got that slung across his back, attached to his rucksack. He's quite an outdoorsy type guy. That's one of the things that him and Lex had originally kind of bonded over. So he'll have all of his own kit. It will be packed away, easily accessible, meticulously kind of weight distribution on his backpack will all be worked out. but other than the guitar, there's probably nothing else that's really kind of that personal to him.
So not brought any other bits of equipment. Just the basics and his guitar.
Yeah, I think so. I think as an outdoorsy guy, I think he likes
best to-
kind of living that way. That kind of.
Best of travel light. So Robert, has Robert brought anything extra with him?
I think I've been, quite well equipped with proper camping gear, lightweight stuff. I will have probably inspected my equipment and decided, no, this is good, and went and bought something new. I'm a lawyer, so the camera that I'm bringing is a Leica, of course, or is that dentist? No, it could still be a Leica camera, I think. So definitely going to bring that. But no, nothing special other than standard gears.
Right, and Matt. Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I will, of course, notice Eddie's new boots and the fact that one of them is untied, and say to him, Eddie, nice new boots there, but maybe you should have gotten the one with the Velcro straps in case they haven't taught you how to tie shoes yet.
I haven't all got your finances, Robert. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe you need to keep a close eye on yours if you leave them outside the tent, eh?
I hear we're going into bear country. That's why I got my bear mace.
Okay then. So and what about Max?
We're going to the high points, aren't we?
Yeah. So you're going the first, supposedly the first port of call according to Alex's planned route. The first thing to this plan to visit is the Gladiator Bane, the mountain.
I can't really
Which is,
think.
according to Alex's schedule that you've got, you should get there. You should reach the top of that by around midday.
Something. I was thinking maybe something that belonged to Lex. Kind of like he's coming on the trip with us, but then I'm gonna kind of leave it on the mountain. Act like he's made the trip with us, but I just can't think what it could be. What something that's, I don't know, maybe sentimental to me and him. I don't know, maybe a picture in a frame, or is that just stupid?
No, that sounds perfectly fine to me.
What was he? Was a graphic designer, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was indeed.
All right.
Oh, how about he did one of the things, something he used to carry around with him all the time was a pocket watch that he inherited from his grandfather. It was broken and he never had it. He always meant to get it fixed, but he never did get round to it. And perhaps since you were his closest friend, perhaps that was bequeathed to you.
Yeah, but would it? Yeah, well, if it's broken, maybe. Yeah, I travel light, don't I? And maybe I just think it's like he's made the trip.
Yeah.
With us, and yeah, I'm going to bury it on the hill.
Okay, cool. I'll put it on to. Is it? I haven't made it as an item. Okay, so if you want to add it to your add a note that you're carrying that or something. Broken pocket watch inherited from his grandfather. And finally, Doris.
Alongside my GoPro, which I'm wearing to record the trip, head torch and medical kit and my blaster and my blister kit and all that. I have a photograph of my parent stashed in my coat pocket because recently they way.
Okay.
So I've got that with me. And then a photograph, even though I act, I've got a photograph as well of us all to party before.
Oh, nice.
Well, sorry, say that last bit again. Did you hear? Good one.
I've got a photograph of us all at a party, all of us lot, the gang, at a
Oh.
party before Alex died. But I've
Okay.
got those on me.
Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Right then. So the next day, the Sunday, the 22nd of September, you set out early in the morning. Your breath misting in the cool air, in the cool, crisp air as you start your trek northeast through the wild terrain. The path, though well trodden by past hikers, is rugged and uneven, winding its way through the undulating landscape. The silence here is quite profound, broken only by the occasional call of distant birds and the sound of the wind sweeping across the moor. There's a feeling of being on the edge of the world here, where the past seems to linger in the air and the future is uncertain. You all feel the weight of the land's solitude and melancholy that echoes the loss you feel as you strike out into the heart of the Neudarkt Peninsula. So, the trail leads you steadily upwards, following the contours of the land towards the imposing silhouette of Ladhar Bane. And as you ascend this path, the views become more and more dramatic, with jagged peaks of the mountain occasionally emerging from the veil of mist. The air is filled with the scent of pine, resin, and damp earth, a constant reminder of the wildness of the land. So is there anything anybody in particular wants to do while they're during this first part of your journey?
Yeah, noticing that Eddie is lagging behind to pick up mushrooms or smell the flowers or do whatever his irresponsible, lackadaisical nature causes him to do on the trail, I'll turn back to him and say, "Oh, come on, Eddie, keep up with the rest of us. We're gonna lose daylight. We'll have plenty of time to, rest and explore. We just stopped 15 minutes ago for a drinking rest. We'll head on a little bit more, and we don't wanna get divided. We want to stay together. Wouldn't want to lose you.
No,
Come on.
no problem. Listen, mate. Life's a journey, not a destination. Okay.
Yeah, and when you get to your destination, you'll be able to have enjoyed the journey.
And we have an itinerary. We do have to get there.
See, Doris, thank you. Beautiful words, inspiring.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get there. Maybe a
Can't
little
lose
later than
you.
you guys.
Can't lose you on the trail. It's dangerous out here. You could fall into a ravine. I don't know where I've just got that from.
Why don't you follow the logo that you're wearing on your shoes and just do it?
Nice put down.
I just smile at him.
Speaking of
Mom.
that, Lex told me a story of that logo. Would you believe that the owners of that company went to a graphic designer and said, "Can you design us a logo for our shoes?" And the designer went to him and said, "Well, how much do you have to spend?" "Oh, we have $300 is what they said for a logo." He said, $300, okay. And he made a swoosh on a piece of paper, gave it to the guy, said, there's your logo. Give me $300. That's how they got the logo. That's Lex kept talking about that.
That's fascinating, Robert.
I looked into it. It was a true story. There was a lawsuit further after that, and Nike did wind up paying the logo designer more money in the end. But fascinating story. Yeah. Lex and I had so much in common. It was almost like we were the other side of the same coin somehow.
You're very similar.
Wouldn't that make you the opposite of each other?
Well, yeah, quite so. I mean, he was, more like you, kind of airy freelancer, no direction, stuff like that. You know.
Hey, I got
So,
direction, man. It's that footpath there.
yes, it is. Indeed, it is.
Which we're not walking on while we stand here talking.
Well, of course we are. I'm walking. Can you not hear me anymore? Do I have to talk louder?
So, after a few hours of hiking, the path probably begins to descend into a glen where you start to veer eastwards. And here the trail starts to become a little bit more challenging. The floor is littered with hidden holes, like old like rabbit holes and foxholes, dips and rocks. The undergrowth is thick with brambles and ferns, and the trail it becomes less distinct. And you have to take extra care to navigate carefully to avoid deviating from your planned route. So who is the group navigator?
Is it me?
Um,
I would presume it's me, is it? No, if I'm the outward
I love
bound
that we have to
guy.
ask. Yeah. Was it me?
It's me. It's me.
How am I the one
I
with
mean,
it?
to be honest, I think the navigator is Lex and this map that he left us.
I hope it's not Lex, otherwise we're going to be very, very lost.
Do I get a bonus for using the map?
You do indeed get a bonus to.
Oh.
I'm glad to hear you do indeed. So you can make a navigation check, but you can indeed use with the use of the map. You can make a bonus. Use a bonus dice. Presumably you have a like I said, basic equipment. So you'll have a compass as well, no doubt.
So bonus, you put it up to +1, don't you?
Yeah.
Been a while.
Let's be looking at the rolls. Yes.
Come on. Oh,
What's a
shit.
Oh!
fail? That's a
Are we using luck? Have we got any luck?
Yeah. Yes, you should have luck. Yeah, you can. I mean, that's a lot of luck.
It's a one shot.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
Oh, wow.
Can, if you wish, I would. It's up to you. It might be a bit rash.
I
this early,
can't
but-
get lost before we've even set off. That's just stupid.
You're muted.
You're muted, Angie.
And
You could, and then I could interfere and go. Actually, you're going the wrong way.
That's why that's not happening. I'm spending.
I'd rather spend the luck.
Okay, if you wish.
20 luck. That's probably just killed my character, but hey ho.
Yeah,
He'd rather
So-
die than be told by me what to do.
exactly.
Okay,
I
so
hope there's
you're
no good
bound.
luck rolls coming up.
Oh dear. Okay, so you're about to veer off on the wrong path. Well, off the path. There's very, like I said, there's very little in the way of visible trails now, and you almost make the mistake of heading the wrong way. I mean, it's impossible to go completely the wrong way. I mean, you've got this huge mountain, this huge landmark that you're heading towards. So you're always going to be, heading towards it. But some routes are better than others, and you manage to check in the map, compass. You manage to steer everybody back onto the route that Alex had planned out. And you eventually start your ascent of the mountain. So it's a base mountain, but it's not like cliff faces. It's not a mountain climb. It's a steep walk. In places you have to zigzag back and forth to alleviate the steep inclines.
We're expecting no signal, aren't we, on his mobiles?
Oh god, no, there's no. Yeah, there's that. Yeah,
That's
that
already
happened. That happened a long time ago. Yeah, before you even reached Inverry.
All right, before we even got to the town.
Yeah, there's no mobile tower. It's not even allowed. They're not even allowed to build masts anywhere near here. But yeah, so you start up the side of the mountain, the west side, but it quickly becomes apparent that to proceed to the top will require an almost vertical scramble up a rocky crag. And it's not, like I say, it's not a mountain climb. It's not. There's lots of handholds. It's not dangerous as such.
Good job, I've got lots of luck.
But yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard to go in, and you kind of suspect, Max, you kind of suspect that this is Alex quite probably planned this a bit to get people's adrenaline flowing a little bit without putting anybody at any serious risk.
I liked him.
So,
Doris.
so Max leads you to this like I said, not quite vertical, but near vertical scramble up this crag.
Doris, here, I'll put your foot in my hand. I'll help boost you up.
I think it might be a little bit higher than that, Robert.
Well, I mean, to the next crag and so on. Here, I'll.
Yeah, so it's maybe looking up. It's maybe about 50 feet climb.
Nothing can happen. Nothing can go wrong here.
Well, we have 8
You may
feet
fall
between
to your
us.
death, but at least you know exactly where you are.
I mean, Doris likes to lead, doesn't she? So maybe if Doris goes up first, and we can catch her when she.
Doris, do you want to take off your pack? I'll drag it behind us. We'll get it up there if you like.
No, I was fine. I researched my pack, so it's got perfect balance and weight, and my walking sticks are hanging off it. So no, it's fine.
Yeah, I see you're carrying a Barracuda pack. Those are top notch. Good choice.
Okay.
And obviously Max will need a hand, but someone can give him a push up, and I just start climbing up.
Oh, sorry, Eddie. Your Canadian Tire brand backpack is also very nice.
What? I've just brought a Sainsbury's shopping bag, mate.
It's a stick with this big curve.
But everything in it is perfectly weighted, perfectly balanced.
So Doris, so Doris, like you're not waiting, listening to the rest of you and waiting. She starts hauling herself up the crag. And like I say, it's a pretty easy climb. It's not it's not mountain climb or anything like that. You just have to be careful. Take your time. So who's going up next?
Oh, I'm following her next.
Okay, and following Robert.
I'll go last.
Oh,
You're gonna go
okay.
last.
So yeah, all right.
Eddie, you can go.
So yeah. So as I pass Max, I kind of look up at this pair scrabbling up the cliff, and I just kind of look around at Max with a big grin on my face.
Eddie, it's gonna ask her to marry.
You're joking.
No,
I'm watching them scrabbling up the cliff.
I
What?
didn't know what to say.
I mean, how did you keep a straight face?
I just said, "Are you sure?" And he was saying like you got to seize the day kind of thing. You don't know what's going to happen next. I
Man,
don't know. I know they get on, but Jesus.
I know, right? But too many car crashes this year, mate.
Yeah. Probably want you as the best man.
Don't think so.
No.
And I'll scrabble up
Okay.
behind them.
Okay, so can you all make a climb roll? You can have a bonus, like I say, it's an easy climb. So can you can have a bonus dice onto your
Yeah.
climb check.
You say it's an easy climb.
Don't roll any fumbles, anybody. Gonna jinx you now. Where are we looking?
Yeah.
I'm definitely
How much-
using
how
luck.
much- How much luck would that cost?
Oh, there you go, Max is all right.
I'm all right.
Okay, so everybody's dead. You're fine, Max.
I am.
Yeah, but they're all in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So if you failed, you kind of you lose. Oh, is anybody playing? Does anybody want to push or spend luck Of course. Bear in mind, if you do
Please
do a
let me
push
spend
roll,
44 luck, please.
I would say I wouldn't like say it's not. Nobody's going to fall and kill themselves. So
No.
it might be
Do I have to show them how to do it? Do I have to like go to the front and?
It may be laughed about
offer,
around
Yeah,
the
there we
fire
go.
later on.
Let's do that. You show us the way.
You can offer assistance if you want to, if you want to point out things that could potentially give them another bonus dice. So everybody who's failed, I need you to make another climb roll. But before you do that, who has the highest power in the group?
Oh,
Including me.
Including you, everybody in the group. Who has the highest power?
85.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah, that is
I
pretty high.
think that's higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got any higher than that.
Pow, pow, pow. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got 50.
Okay. All right then. So, can the rest of you remove your headphones briefly? I'll give you the thumbs up when it's time to put them back on. Okay. So, Doris, as you're
We all have our
scrambling,
headphones off. Sorry.
so
Who's supposed to have their headphones on?
Doris.
Okay, I didn't see your headphones.
There they are. They're hidden. So Doris, as you're scrambling, you're climbing up scrambling up this crag. Your feet, you struggle to find the right handholds, and you're really struggling. You probably don't want to show the others how much you're struggling. And you know the worst thing to do in these situations is look down, but you just can't help it. Maybe to look down and see how see if the others are laughing at you or see how they're getting on. But whatever the reason, you look down and your head swims a little bit to the height. I mean, you're not climbing up some vertical cliff. Below this crag you're climbing up, it is a steep, a steep incline, but it's not, you're not climbing up some huge mountain or anything. But as you glance down, for a brief moment, you think you see a figure at the base of the mountain, a figure dressed in filthy, tattered rags that flutter about them in the wind. And you can make a sanity check. Okay, well done. So you don't panic. You don't panic. So everybody can put their headphones back on. Everybody put their headphones back on. Headphones back on. Okay, so apart from Max, you're all kind of struggling a little bit. Max starts to, point out handholds and tell you how best to proceed. You notice Doris, you're looking down. Worst thing to do when you're climbing up somewhere. You're not sure if she's what she's looking at when she's looking down at you, at the rest of you or whatever. But this look, for a moment, there's this look of shock on her face, and she almost loses the grip of the crag, and then suddenly just grabs it and hugs close to it.
Doris,
okay?
it's okay. You're doing great. We're almost at the top. You're doing great.
Don't
Is
look
she
down.
looking at us or past us?
You're not sure.
I'm
Stop-
fine,
no-
I'm fine. Keep going, we're nearly there.
Guys, don't make a big deal about this. Come on. Max.
We're nearly
Carry
there,
on.
we're nearly there.
Oh, good. What do you see up there?
The top.
Okay, so you can
it's
all
good.
give me another climb roll. You can have 2 bonus dice this time because Max is is giving you directions.
Who's giving me directions?
We're going to be here a long time, Phil.
Oh, that's better. Look at that. Oh, it's going to fail.
I can't see me bonus thing, but dice. So +2.
Yeah, yeah.
That just seems
Oh, you
poetic.
got, yeah, you've got
that Robert is struggling.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
everybody's fine.
Yeah,
Everybody's fine.
yeah.
Everybody's fine. So, Robert, maybe you're too absorbed in ensuring that Doris is okay, and you're almost reach the top when your foot slips from beneath you, and your heart just jumps as you suddenly slip and slide down the crag.
Hey.
Oh.
I'll reach down and see if I can grab a hold. If he can grab a
Okay.
hold of my hand. Yeah.
Just waiting for that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Suddenly Eddie just reaches out and grabs you, stops you from like slipping all the way down. But despite that, you do like quite badly, catch yourself and cut yourself on the sharp rocks, and you take where's my little thing? You take a possibly. See how much damage do you take? Not 6. You take 1 point of damage.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh man.
So tearing, maybe tearing either your trousers or your jacket or something like. But yeah, proper like you really badly catch yourself.
Ripped his
man.
designer trousers.
I know.
Designer walking trousers.
You okay?
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I went for lightweight over structure. That was obviously a mistake. Oh man, thanks. Thanks there, Eddie. I appreciate it. You're a good egg sometimes.
Okay, so you reach the top of this crag. I mean, this isn't the top of the mountain. This is only maybe halfway up, and it takes you till midday till you finally reach the peak of Lathair Bane, where you take a deep breath, take a moment to rest and pause, looking at the landscape that's laid out all around you as far as you can see. So probably sit down for a little bit of a scenic picnic, perhaps.
Yeah.
Just with what Doris, he said she looked back. Did she look like she was panicking?
Yeah, perhaps. There was a look of shock on her face.
Can I can I go up to her and just say, "Are you all right? Were you struggling on that?"
I just did this. I just looked down, and they all say, don't you, not to look down. And I looked down and just came a little bit dizzy. I think, yeah.
Yeah, but
Bit-
Doris,
Blood rushed to my head.
it was so worth it. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And look at the view as well.
Yeah.
So looking out across the view, you can all make a spot hidden as well.
Ooh, I love doing a good spot hidden. Oh, it's really low and rubbish.
Oh wow,
Somebody just rolled.
Eddie.
Spotted it. Oh, I have got a good skill.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my shoes.
But
I'm just looking at Doris.
Okay, so can everybody, bar Eddie, remove your headphones, please?
Oh,
Okay, so everybody's taking in the vista, taking in this beautiful landscape, and as you look north across the peak, where it slowly descends to one of the lower points in this mountain range, you see a figure just stood there. You see the quite some distance away. It's almost to the point that far away that almost nothing more than a silhouette. But you can see the coat, so they're like coat and maybe scarves or multiple scarves that seem to like flap in the wind. And then a low-lying cloud passes over the mountain, over the top of the mountain, and obscurity, and just up, and they disappear.
Was it too far to tell whether they were looking up at us? Was that?
What was your? I would say they you got a hard success, didn't you? So yeah, I would
Yeah.
say it looked. You can't be 100% certain, but it looked like they were facing in your direction. But yeah, they were maybe a good like mile or so away.
And we've not seen anybody else on the mountain since we've been on it.
No,
Oh, okay.
you know there are other like hikers and things, but you know, not that you're not seen anybody as yet. But you know, it's not. They are, you know, it's a rare sight, but you know, it wouldn't be a surprise to see other people,
Right.
although a rare occurrence. But so everybody can put
Headphones back on.
headphones. No, thumbs up, headphones, headphones.
I had to put my hands in my ears because otherwise I'd have heard him. Mark spoke.
Oh,
Oh, oh well, that didn't matter too much. So yeah, you're all sat there looking around the landscape, and there's a low-lying cloud passes across the top of the mountain, surrounding you all in a thick fog, muting the sounds around you. And for a moment, it feels like there is nothing beyond this island of jagged rock. And when
well, there goes the view.
when the cloud clears, passes just maybe a few, you know, a couple of minutes later, if that, you're what you saw, Eddie, is nothing there. There's nothing there. You're not sure.
Mm.
Was there something there?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
moving on, you descend down the east side to the foot of Ladhir Bane, where you plan to make camp. It's just a short, easy walk down the side. The east side is much gentler, much more forgiving, and you reach the bottom in good time. Maybe it's about 3 o'clock, giving you plenty of time to set up camp on the moorland before you start to lose the light. So the next day's walk should be even easier. You're going to be walking across relatively flat moorland towards the hamlet of Barrisdale. Like I say, this small isolated fishing community on the shore of Loch Horn, where the bothy is located that Max booked.
But we're
But
wild
on-
camping this evening. Is that the?
That is, yeah. So tonight you will be wild camping up on the heather of the moor.
Noise.
So it takes a while to find a suitable spot, but you know, but not too long, and you quickly get your tents pitched and settle down. You soon sat around the camping stove, laughing and joking, reminiscing, sharing a drink, and eating the meager rations, whatever food you've brought. It's not the best. It's palatable, but
Yeah.
It's the best there was because I researched it.
At the fire, I'm probably going to, take the bandage off and reapply a new bandage. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. But at least it's what's inside that counts, not what's outside, I suppose.
best to keep the inside.
Another memory of Alex, and I'll take out a flask, take a sip, and pass it along. Keep us warm during the nighttime.
Got to put some alcohol on the wound.
Don't waste good alcohol.
I
That'd be
prefer to
crazy, man.
disinfect from the inside.
Does it need medical attention? Can I have a look at his? Can I make the
you
wound
could.
worse?
I mean, he's lost a hit point, so it's quite a
Do
it's quite a
not.
nasty it's
Do
quite a
not
nasty
allow
cut.
Doris to roll medicine.
Does he need stitches?
No, it's not that bad. Not that bad.
Yeah.
You could patch it up with the first aid kit you brought if you wanted
I
to.
am not
Like I say, it's
touching it.
not. It's
We've got a
not, like I say,
fire.
it's not
We could
particularly serious.
cauterize it.
I just like the idea of you putting a plaster on it and accidentally severing a tendon or something.
I am never doing medicine again in a Cthulhu game ever.
So to be clear, you haven't got a fire. All you've got is this little tiny
Gas.
lightweight stuff. No, it's not even gas. It's like a methylated
It's-
spirit.
It's called
yes.
sterno. It is this very thick, type of gel that you light it, and the sterno will actually be able to boil water.
It's so
on a
Canadian.
small pot.
We've got meths.
It's
That's what
Robert
we've got.
Patel.
That you can drink if you get bored. Old mess drinkers. You don't see them anymore, do you?
You don't. Why is that?
I don't know. Probably
Is
dead.
it kind of fallen out? It's fallen out of favour, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex would have loved this, man. Yeah, thanks for arranging the trip, Max. It's good to get everybody back together.
It is good. And it may be bleak here, but it's beautiful and silent.
Ah, how poetic, Doris. Quite poetic.
I really miss him.
Yeah, man.
Don't
Yeah.
think I'll ever get over it.
He was a singular individual, that's to be certain.
I get out, hit flask, pass them around.
Did I tell you about the time you told me about the Nike logo story? You know,
No.
he was a graphic designer. He had a lot of graphic designer story.
And maybe for the first time in quite a while, I'm tempted. I'm inspired to pull out the guitar.
Ooh.
And I start playing, kind of quite a melancholy tune, which, after a few minutes, just suddenly becomes a very bawdy, very rude song that I'd learnt somewhere in the past.
Wow.
Until we end up just screaming obscenities at the top of our voices, as we're sat around the campfire, getting drunk.
I almost had a tear. Like I had a tear coming down until it got bawdy. But, you know, everybody mourns in their own way.
Here's to bow-legged women. Right, then. Very well. Unless anybody else has something to add.
I think, Eddie, that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I think it'll keep the bears away for the entire night.
You know whereabouts we are, right, Robert?
It'll keep the seals away.
Yeah, those rare land roaming seals. Right, okay. So you
I was
eventually
talking about the
retire.
Navy type.
So you eventually retire. Like I say, each of you has got a small, lightweight, one-man tent. And then it takes, perhaps it's, the change of scenery, the kind of, obviously it's not the most comfortable of pitches to sleep on. And the quiet, perhaps, you perhaps struggle a little bit to finally, let the tiredness overtake you and fall asleep. Although the night is plagued with strange noises that range around the campsite, sometimes off in the distance, sometimes seemingly almost outside. Weird scream-like calls and snuffling near their tent.
Anything that I'm familiar with?
Could make a natural world roll, I suppose.
Ah. If you stay in your tent, you'll be all right. Don't
Yeah,
stay
my
in your
God,
tent.
what these
Nothing can
strange
get you when
sounding
you're in your tent.
birds.
So what's are you trying to recognize it just from the noise, or are you going outside, or?
Well, let's see if I can recognise the noise first.
Okay. Okay.
Did you say natural world?
Yes.
Oh, we've got them in now.
Well, you should be fairly decent at that. Okay.
33.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
So
No luck needed there.
nope. I have skill in it.
so yeah, you know, it's just you like quickly put your mind at ease because it's just they're just natural sounds. It's maybe the deer,
A squirrel
stags.
in the middle of nowhere. Noisy squirrel.
No,
Um,
squirrels are noisy.
Yeah. So apparently hedgehogs mating is quite a frightening noise as well.
Oh, that's
Go
what
ahead.
it is.
All them spikes.
That's the screaming, is it? Hedgehogs.
We have a squirrel in our garden that just screams at the cats. It's the weirdest noise.
Yeah, they do make weird noises. Yeah.
Mm.
So nothing I'm going to get out of my tent for. It's something I've like noises
Well,
I've heard before.
Yeah, not unless you're wanting to just have a look. It's up to you.
Nah,
But no,
you're all right.
But yeah, it just yeah, it's just
If it's
natural.
if it's not out of the ordinary, I'll just roll over and try and get to
Okay.
sleep.
Okay.
I'll let some other sucker go and have a look.
Well, so what about
I
the rest
get
of you?
out
What rest are you doing? I mean,
Uh,
I'm not sure.
I
Not sure
don't
if Max is sharing this knowledge with you, so we probably they're not used to these kinds of noises.
I don't think
Robert
I hear
will
it
get
with
scared
my
and he'll be
noise
asking
canceling
Doris if he
headsets.
can come in.
I've got my headphones in.
Yeah, I have very expensive noise canceling headsets, so I'm probably oblivious to it.
All right, I'll have a look. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you sounded like screams, are they? Did you say?
Yeah.
Screeching. Okay. I'm probably thinking too much into it. Imagination's running a little bit wild, especially after what he may have seen on the mountainside.
What the fuck? Sorry.
That was about 10 seconds premature. Dillith was about to say something first.
So yeah, you're gonna hear the sound, the typical campsite sound of the zipper going.
Okay.
And yeah, probably got his head torch on. Flick that on, stick my head out the tent, a little bleary-eyed. What the hell, man?
If I hear the zipper, do I hear the zipper?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah,
I'll
it's
just
one of them things you can hear everywhere from the other side of the campsite.
I'll just
Or at least
shout
you think you can.
shout through the tent. It's nothing. It's just nature. Just go back to bed. There's nothing.
What? What the hell is it, man?
It's beep some hedgehogs. Some hedgehogs. That's
Some
it.
hedgehogs getting it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Sounds
kidding?
like seals to me.
Oh yeah, or seals. Are we a bit
Yeah,
too
you think-
inland to see seals?
So Max, you it's the sound of deer. You recognise
Alright.
the sound of deer.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
so you
I'll stick my head out and have a quick look round anyway, just because. Why not?
Because you want to watch deer doing it.
Not especially, but I just kind of think that's the kind of thing somebody would do, isn't it? If you stick your head out the
of
tent,
course.
you're not just going to go, all right, and then put it back in.
Okay, so I mean,
It sounds very close. I don't want any deer kind of getting it on top of my tent or anything.
My goodness, oh dear.
So yeah, you peer outside. You know, your head torch probably does more to cut down your vision than
Yeah.
aid it. It's got that thing where you got that cone of light, but everything else, it just makes everything
Yeah.
else darker outside of it. And you look around, then your light does like pick out a silhouette
Oh, me.
short distance, maybe 20 yards from where your tents are pitched. This this large horned silhouette. Looks like antlers, like big,
Oh, okay.
big
Right.
antlers. It can, but it kind of takes you back a little bit. Especially how close it is, and your torch like glints off the what you presume must be the eyes, and you get that horrible, sort of animalistic, almost inhuman glint. And I mean, it can give us a sanity roll, just for the shop, nothing for.
Okay, we're okay.
Nice.
We're okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's sort of stands there motionless for a while, and then just and then when you make that noise, it just like turns and just bolts, and you can see it's a big stag. You can see its legs, and it quickly disappears from view.
I just start chuckling to myself. Oh man, getting jumpy out here. Everybody okay?
I'm probably snoring now.
Yeah, probably.
My headphones are on.
So no response. So,
Yeah.
so
So
perhaps
I
you
switch my
return.
torch off, climb back into my tent, just still laughing to myself at being such a dick.
Okay. So the second day 2 of your expedition, of your little trip, Monday the 23rd of September. So the second day begins with you all having slept reasonably well, but with aching muscles, perhaps from being unaccustomed to the rough sleeping conditions, and yes, this hiking, possibly with the exception of Max, is probably standing around, stretching and making the rest of you look feel much older than you actually are. So after breaking camp, you strike out across the rolling moorland, bright with purple and pink heather. The day's hike, as you suspected, is much more easygoing, being either mostly flat or downhill, as you head towards the tiny village of Barrisdale on the south-eastern shore of Loch Hourn. The day brightens and the clouds are swept away by winds blowing up the valley, leaving clear blue skies. And as the wind drops, the warmth of the autumn sun warms your skin and dries out the waterlogged ground, causing a low-lying mist to send snaking tendrils across the landscape, where in the distance you hear the lone stag's bellows a mournful call.
Sorry, that was me.
Excuse me. Exactly.
Those beans. So as you make your way below a low crag, almost nearing the it can't be more than maybe an hour from your destination now. And who is the person with the lowest look?
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
No.
Definitely not me. I think it might be. I've got 25, so anybody beat that?
I got 40.
Oh my god, you didn't start with much, did it?
No, I didn't start with much, which is why I didn't at the beginning.
So I'm going to beat 25.
It's for spending.
You know what? If I had to say, I would think Alex had the worst luck of anybody else.
Oh, too soon.
So, yeah.
Am I rolling the luck?
No, you're not wrong the look. So you like
that look.
Not
So
with that
you-
number, you're not.
so you're heading along, like I said, the path you're moving along below this crag, so it's sheltered. The ground here hasn't been touched by the sun as much, and it's quite muddy and boggy. And suddenly, with Max taking the lead, suddenly you blunder right into a peat bog, and quickly start to sink
Oh no.
You can make a dex check.
That's a dangerous thing. It should be signposted.
Max, I know how to get you out of this. Start thrashing wildly.
Dex. Where's it gone?
Dex. You probably
A dex roll, not
a dex roll. Yeah.
Just roll. Come on.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
you dead.
Can I reach out to help him?
I could spend some luck.
Can I help him? At
Um,
all?
Not at the moment. Not with that roll. You might be able to help him in the moment. You can, but yeah, you can certainly do it. So,
do I know how to react when I've gone into a thing? I would imagine I do.
You probably do, but yeah, because of the failing the dex roll, you kind of panic a little bit as you
took me by surprise.
Yeah, you quickly start to sink, and you survival instincts, and you just try and hurl yourself away to one side out of this mire. And you throw yourself free of the bog, but you land quite hard on solid ground. Maybe jarring the elbow on a rock. But as you do, you twist as you sort of dive yourself to the side. You twist, and your ankle, and you feel like some yank and pain in your ankle.
Oh.
And although you take no damage, you quite badly twist your ankle and gives Max gives out a pained yelp.
Oh. Hey, shit, man, you okay?
No, I've hurt my ankle.
Oh.
And he's up to his knees, and most of his pack is just like covered in black peaty mud.
Oh man.
And he's soaked.
Are we
Maybe we take a break here to clean off this stuff. You're not gonna be able to walk with that stuff. I think it's just gonna weigh you down.
I don't know how I'm going to clean this off. Would I have a spare trousers, spare walking?
I would think you would agree. It would be very sensible.
We're gonna grab sticks and scrape the stuff off the way
it all needs to come off, doesn't it? And I get changed. How bad is my ankle then? Is it?
So it's a little bit painful to walk on. So essentially, mechanically speaking, like I say, it's painful to walk on. It will reduce your movement by 2.
Have we got?
I'll give you my hiking trek poles, the 2 that I've been using.
Cheers.
Here, you take them. I'll be okay with that.
Have we got a first aid kit? Am I able to wrap something around my ankle like a support?
I did bring a first aid kit.
Oh,
I said at the beginning, but I am not doing. I'll just give you the first aid kit.
Doris, it's okay. Pass me the tensor bandage. I'll apply it.
So
so maybe a support bandage or something like that will help. But looking it over, it doesn't look. It's not broken. It's it's tender to the touch, and it hurts to put weight on it. But you can still walk. It's just slowing you down a little bit.
Listen,
I'll
Max,
I'll make all the men jealous of my physical prowess when I'm getting changed, and I bet even Doris has a look.
Max, it'll probably only really start hurting tonight. Like, if you still use it, you probably won't notice the pain until much later.
I'll walk it off. I'll be fine.
You want to turn back?
Looking around.
Turn back?
I think walking it off is...
No, we're here for a reason, aren't we? We're doing this. We're doing this for Lex. Not turning back. I still do this with a broken leg.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
He would have done the same for any of us.
Maybe.
He would have done it in a shitty manner, but he would have done the same for any of us. Poor Lex.
Bob, you can have one of my sticks.
Bob.
Kind of makes you think how life can be short and unpredictable. We really have to make the most of it while we can. We're the lucky ones to be able to learn from Max. That's his greatest gift to us.
What?
I heard he was Canadian. Nice guy.
Help Max up. Would you like me to carry your bag for you?
Yeah. Yeah, I should, Doris. Yeah.
I'll take his bag.
Max, you're
Okay.
not making her carry you. Well,
Stick it in
I
my
think all three
Sainsbury's
of
bag.
us will take turns.
I'll use your
Carrying
carrier
Max's
bag,
bag.
your Sainsbury's bag, to put my dirty clothes in.
You're my best friend, so I would let you.
Yeah.
And then I'll put that bag in the bag that Doris is carrying, and she can carry my dirty clothes.
All right.
Okay, so after it, go on, sorry, go on.
The two dangerous guys. We got to watch out for craggy peaks and
Bogs.
peat bogs. So we'll just keep our wits about us from now on.
Are we not on actual path anymore? Are we? We're kind of
No.
cross country. That's
Yeah. There are some paths on part of the route. There are some paths, but currently, you're just going across open country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Max. Eddie told me that he spotted some deer last night. So maybe if we find deer tracks, that would be the way to go because they won't go in the peat moss. So if we see any strong animal tracks, probably follow those. They'll probably be safe.
Okay, so
I mean,
yeah,
whoever's leading, if they take those trekking poles, maybe they can scout out the ground ahead.
yeah.
Well, I've had 2 trekking poles. I've given one to Bob.
Okay, Bob, do you want to take the lead?
Yeah, sure. I'll not. Don't call me Bob. You know better. It's Robert, but thank you.
okay
Robert,
Only Doris can call me
spelled
Bob.
with 2 P's and a silent Q.
So you move on like I say, you keep your Max. You think you can't be far from Barrisdale, from the Bothy and the Bothy. And indeed, with just an hour, maybe about an hour left before sunset, you come in sight of Loch Hearn.
Oh.
Wow.
And below you on the coast, you can see, you can just make out, maybe it's not actually, you can't see it on this, because there is the village of Barrisdale just out of sight around the corner. And you can just make out the down here. You can't see my pointer, but yeah, sort of on the road, on this like track. It's only a dirt track. You can see the Bothy.
Oh,
Wow.
There we go.
That's breathtaking. And I take out my Leica. Eddie, here, why don't you take a picture of Max, Doris, and I?
yeah, sure, okay.
And after he does, I'll then take out the tripod and put it up there. Come on, come in. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Come on, Eddie.
And then I'll step in with everybody else, probably at the back.
I'm very much expecting that, years later when I develop the film, there'll be aliens in the background.
Ghostly forms
It's just-
over our shoulders.
So you after taking the picture, you pack the camera away and head off down this last stint of the walk towards the Bothy.
Max, how you hanging in there? How's the ankle?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
When we pack up for the night, I've got one of those hot you crack and it makes it heat. We can put one of those on when you're resting.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So arriving at the remote Barrisdale Bothy, you're surprised to find it in an advanced state of disrepair.
Oh.
The door is wedged open by a drift of dirt, dead leaves, and other detritus. And inside are further signs that seem to suggest it's been unused for months at least.
What is this
seems
like a cabin? Is it? What we're
Yeah.
gonna
yeah. So it's really basic. So it's there's a couple of 2-3 rooms. So you got a single room with a table, a stone shelf where you can put your stoves on. There might be a sink. There'll be a toilet. and there'll be like a separate room with just like bare wooden slat bunk beds in.
Right.
Max,
Um,
why don't you take your take a load off your feet, rest up. Eddie and I'll clean up here.
Yeah. Get this shit out of the way of the door so we can at least close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all this seems a little at odds with the fact that Max
We booked it, didn't we?
booked,
well,
yeah,
Max
booked the
him.
Max booked the buffet and spoke to the owner over the phone just a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
Did it cost you anything, Max?
So does it look like somebody's used it and made a mess, or just
No,
has
it
it just
doesn't
not
look like
been?
anybody's been in here for months.
Well, I'll be having words because this isn't.
Yeah,
what
it's such a
was
remote
agreed.
place. Probably
Hey,
They
Yeah,
just,
but
you
they-
know,
you got
place.
scammed.
They took the money, haven't they? And then they've not.
Yeah, it's £5 each per night.
Oh dear.
That is the actual price. That is the actual price.
£5?
This is an actual place, and that's the actual price of it.
Well, that's
Wow.
nothing for a vacation spot like this
How,
with real estate over here. That's very
Sleeps up to
reasonable.
12
I don't
people.
expect anything more than a
I'll
rustic
search
nothing for
around
that.
for because sometimes I'll search around for because sometimes other campers leave little bits like extra food or tins or candles, and it's like an unsaid thing with walkers that you leave something if they don't need it for the next group. So I'm going to search around for anything like that.
There's no sink or anything like that. Is there any
There-
water?
there's
Is
a,
there
yeah,
tap?
there's a sink. Yeah, there's a sink with running cold water.
Oh, can I wash out my dirty clothes?
You can.
So I'll have that carrier bag back.
So
Guys.
there's nothing. So Doris, you check around. There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, didn't necessarily expect to find anything here, but
Look, this can't be the right place. Max, give me the map. This must be the old place, and the new place must be right around here or something. I mean, this is clearly not a proper campsite and stuff that you pay for. This might be the old shed, and so I'm gonna go out and wander around the area on my own and see if I could find like a path to where the proper cabin was actually built.
This is, in my opinion, it is the proper cabin.
oh yeah, this is.
I'll
it
just like
it's-
I'll laugh and I'll give him the map. Yeah, no,
It
we are.
looks. Yeah,
this is
you're
it.
not surprised. You're not surprised by how basic the amenities are. The only thing that is odd is the fact that it looks like it's been completely unattended and unmaintained for months. You spoke to the guy just a few weeks ago, and he said, he even, obviously said that it was going to make sure it was that it'd be prepared.
I guess
Check it on it the night before.
this place must be like cheddar cheese, not very popular around this parts.
Has this one got like a fire, like an open fire or anything like
There
that?
is a wood burning stove in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some logs, some cut logs, maybe about half a dozen, and they're covered in cobwebs, like just draped with dust choked cobwebs. And Robert, well, you take them out and go marching off outside. There's nothing else around here. Just about a quarter of a mile down the road is the village, is Barrisdale.
Who's noticed the cobwebs on the logs? Who was looking at the fact?
Me.
Doris.
Like searching.
You went, ooh, do you do that loud? Or
But that's like that's pretty much like the state of the entire place. It's just
Cobweb.
thick with dirt and
am I-
cobwebs.
surely would I have expected somebody, even if they've not cleaned up, would they be cobwebs on the logs? Wouldn't somebody
I
have
think
used
so, I know.
them before?
No, sometimes
I mean,
they're usually stocked up with like fresh logs at least.
Yeah, and Max, if you can check for notes from the owners where they left the Wi-Fi password and stuff like that. Maybe there are some instructions.
Dude, there's
I'll-
nothing out here. We've had
Kicking
this
the-
conversation.
Yeah, kicking the dirt out of the way of the door.
All right,
I'm just,
you
I'm
know
just
what?
shaking my head and chuckling to myself.
Look, we're only quarter mile from town. Why don't I walk in? I'll come back with some beers. What do you guys
Town?
want?
Town.
I'll make. Sorry, village. I'll walk into village.
Yeah,
It's a quarter
gonna
mile
be like
away.
a hamlet of like 5 or 6 houses.
That's a good point. Do any of us know about this village? Does Max
It's
know
on the
anything?
map. It was
Like
on the
how
map.
how big it is and
So it's more it's more like a hamlet than a village.
okay, so there's no pub or anything, right?
No, it's no, not
Just-
not that's marked on the map. No, there's like a maybe just over half a dozen or more houses marked on the map.
Yeah.
Will they have
No
internet?
7-Eleven there.
Will they have an internet? No, nothing.
No,
Oh, so you can't check your emails either.
not even any phone lines.
No. Oh.
You know what?
So-
Thank God I can't check my emails. This is the perfect chance to relax and
Hey,
just
work-life
get
balance,
away
Bob.
from it.
Work-life balance.
We planned
100%.
to get away from it. Why do you want to get the internet? This
Oh,
is
I
a
just
total
thought
get away from everything. Let's get the fire lit. We've got food. We've got enough provisions. It's not like just let's. This is what we planned. This is what we wanted.
So
It cost us
wise.
£5. What were you expecting? The Ritz?
Once we've got the door shut and the fire going, it'll be great. We look at it's not snowing.
All right, I'm gonna try to find the broom closet with dustpan and try to clean away the detritus, as you refer to it, from the entrance, so that we can at least close the door and have a pleasant stay here.
Yeah,
I've
so
just been kicking away at that to clear it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh
Rick,
yeah,
come
so
on, sorry, Max.
it only takes you maybe half an hour to get to clean the place up.
Let's keep your leg elevated there, Max. We'll take a look at that in a moment.
We'll hang you from the ceiling by it.
Ow.
I break my heated thing and put it on his ankle.
I think it's cold. That's supposed to. But that's nice.
So yeah, you got the place clean, get the place cleaned up, get the log burner, sorry, the wood burner going. The sun is kind of dropping low on the horizon, almost close to setting. You've maybe got a few 2 hours of dusk before it starts to get really dark.
Eddie, why don't you serenade us again?
Sure. Out comes the guitar. I'll tune it up.
Oh,
Look at
so
Max.
one
What
thing.
a
So
douche.
the owner of the Buffy, of course, he lives he lives in the village as well.
Okay.
Oh, he does, does
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not far away. So it wouldn't have taken him too long to kind of get up here to clean the place up if he'd
No.
wanted to.
Yeah, at least leave a note. Say, hey, welcome to my place. If there's
It's-
any problems,
Go and get a
I'm here."
refund.
Yeah, we can
Something.
go walk down there in the morning and say, "What the hell, man?"
You're literally about
Ah.
10 minutes walk away.
You know what?
Or do we
he's-
go now?
No, we're not going to start this trip off in a negative way. I mean, he's probably he lives in a village with what, like 10 people? I mean, you know how sophisticated people are. They live in small villages like that, one big castle and all the rest of the houses are for the servants and stuff, Not,
You've been out of the country a while, haven't you, Bob?
I don't even know. Yeah. Yes, I lived in Canada for a while. It was a colony. You know what? We'll make the best of it. It's better than sleeping on the ground, dirt. Anyways, we got heat. We got flat beds,
And the stags won't keep
and we
you
have
up.
each other and our memories of Alex.
Okay.
You know what? I think tonight we all tell that one favorite story about Alex, the thing that we loved the most about him,
That night.
and his name.
Yeah. Our one favorite story. We'll all tell the same one.
Okay, so so should we say that you kind of make yourself as comfortable as you can, maybe where make a pot
Yeah.
of tea, get some food on, make yourselves comfortable, and sit round in the meager accommodation that this place affords. They slowly light outside is slowly fading. Maybe another hour left of like daylight, but before it gets truly dark. You can all make a listen roll, I think.
I want to go out and watch the sunset over the lock.
Okay,
What we're doing, a listen.
a listen.
Or do you watch the sunset over the lot before we make the listen roll?
We can't hear anything because he's bleeding singing.
Oh, really?
Not too many things open. I'm a good listener.
Oh, you
Oh
are.
wow. Okay, so in fact, probably Robert is the only one who's kind of oblivious. So I'm not sure. But he's
No, I
maybe
was
otherwise.
quiet. No,
Yeah,
no,
sorry,
No.
some-
No, I know you weren't, but you said you were going outside though, so that
Oh, yes, okay then.
it made the listen roll irrelevant, pretty much, to be honest.
Oh, dear.
So Robert's the only one who's occupied, maybe distracted with something, or he doesn't. He's oblivious.
Well, that's the thing. Has Doris gone out by herself?
Yes.
Don't say it like that.
Is the listen roll if you're only inside?
Yes.
Did they? Yeah.
You'll hear me screaming a slow death.
No, I was gonna follow Doris out, but I won't.
So well, let's say the listen roll is about the same time as Doris has just happened to be getting up to go outside. So as as Doris heads towards the door, the Max and Eddie, you hear the crunch of boots on gravel on the track outside. And Doris, you don't hear this, but you head out the front door,
Mhm.
and you see maybe about a couple of 100 yards down the track, you see a group of 3 figures heading in the direction of the village. The light's too poor and they're too far away. You can't tell if they're other hikers or if they're locals.
So, and then moving down towards the village, it's 3.
Yeah, heading away from you.
I don't do anything. I'm just sitting sunset. You know, it's near a hamlet. It's where people out walking the dogs, evening stroll.
Are they the people what we've heard? Or are we hearing the sound from a different area?
So as Doris goes out the door, as she's going out the door, you
Yeah.
hear this sound of sounds like boots crunching gravel.
Oh, so we've heard them. We don't know. We've not seen them, have we? So we
No.
don't know.
It sounds like somebody's out directly outside.
Where
Oh.
she's just gone out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I've seen them away. They're not near the. No, they're not near the.
No.
Oh, well, I was going to follow her out, so I'll follow. I'll find her, follow her, and said, who is that?
Yeah. So you go outside. You go outside.
I'm
you hear-
expecting to see somebody, but there's
Yeah, but
nobody.
there's no. Yeah, the only people you see are like 200-300 yards away.
If they-
Come too far away to be.
So I'll look to where I think I would have heard the noise, and there's nobody.
No, and Doris would have seen them.
I swore blind I heard somebody walking
Yeah.
about.
did I hear them as well?
Yeah.
So I think I would have got up and followed Max because it sounds like somebody's quite close by. I think I would have followed him out. So I'm just standing behind him, Max, when he says that.
There's nobody here, Eddie.
What?
The-
I could have sworn there was.
So do I still see the ones that are off?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
distance?
So you see them. Yeah, you see them
Those-
about like I say
those-
about.
No
Those
way.
people over there, but there's nobody. Can I just walk round the
Yeah, yeah.
building?
I mean, like I say, it's sleep 12, so it's not. I don't know. It's up to you. Did you book it for the? Did you book it for sole occupancy, or did you just book for yourselves? if you
Probably.
booked
If
it for
it's
your-
only like a $5, would probably have booked it for
Yeah.
just us.
Okay.
So
But-
is it gravel all the way around there as well?
So no, it's kind of like I said, dirt gravel track at the front. Maybe a bit of gravel in the immediate area around it, but it's kind of it's grass and rocks
nothing. Does it look disturbed or?
No, no.
So
You
I'm
think
puzzled.
it was an animal again? Maybe. You think?
Don't know.
It was definitely, it definitely sounded boots. That
And you-
recognisable sound of like boots
You
crunching on
didn't
gravel.
hear it. You didn't hear it, Doris. You didn't. Just like somebody was walking around outside the building.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so these three figures, like, you know, they disappear round the corner.
So we can't see the village from here. We can't see
No,
any
it's
lights.
just round. It's just round the corner.
Saw some people, but they were right down there. Why? Yeah, maybe it was an animal.
It didn't sound like an animal, but
Oh, I think you lot are having tricks paid in your mind. Sit down and watch set with.
I mean,
Oh, you muted.
yeah. Sorry, just telling Anne she was breaking up a little bit. I mean, I can't believe you didn't hear it.
I heard nothing. I bet it was a animal or a rabbit jumping across the gravel or something.
I'll hobble over to where Doris is sat, and I'll sit next to her.
Okay.
I offer him a cigarette.
And I'll take it.
Yeah, still smoking then.
Yeah. Are you all right? You've been quite nice to me. I mean,
I'm
I know we're friends, but I don't know. Sometimes you just seem a little bit off, and you've been really nice to me.
Well,
You're all right.
no, everything's fine, but losing Alex makes you realise that, you know, the friends we have, we should make the most of. Just because we might have slight indifference, it doesn't mean that I don't like you guys or love you guys. I mean, I wish you'd be a little bit more organised, but that's you. That's what makes you you.
It's just been so good if 5 of us been here.
Yeah.
It's just never gonna happen, is it?
No. And we'll never know. We'll never know what happened to that drive.
Yeah, the fucking driver. That still rattles around in my head. How did he walk away from that crash? How did?
It's very weird. Don't tell anyone, but I've been dating a police officer.
Really? What?
Yeah.
From the accident, somebody.
It's just as somebody got, yeah, he helped me with the counselling afterwards. And we've got really close, and even he can't understand the disappearance of the driver.
Oh, right. So you're serious then? It's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
going on
quite
since
serious.
the crash.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm happy for you.
he's been there for me.
Yeah.
So what is Robert doing? You know, you've maybe just suddenly become aware that you're just sat alone.
I mean, I think I probably would have returned while they were having that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
But I won't come in straight away, obviously. Yeah.
But yeah, so
I think-
maybe you just look up and just as Eddie's just walking back in.
Yeah, I think I probably would have noticed. I peek out and watching Doris and Max smoke, and I'm not a smoker. That's not me. Leave them at their little private carcinogenic moment.
Yeah, so as you take it, as you're looking about, you see them sat there. and you look down the road towards the lock, and you see a group of 3 people, maybe you're not sure whether they're hikers or locals, just walking towards the corner, towards the village.
There's
And I
no,
see Eddie walking all the way back.
Sorry?
And where do I see Eddie?
Eddie just walked in through the front door, back into
Yeah,
the
okay.
Buckley.
All right. Oh,
So as you step outside, you see
Yeah.
Max and
I just
Doris,
smile and nod at you as I walk past. Yeah.
yeah.
and then
Oh, look at
prancing
that.
down
Looks
the
like
road.
some activity there by the road near the village.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of hikers. We thought there was somebody nearby. Did you not hear the footsteps? It was really weird.
No, I was lost in thought. Thinking about Alex and how he would have absolutely loved it, and I what a great idea that Max had. I almost kind of feel bad that I didn't think to do it. I really I guess Max and Alex were very close. Sometimes I just don't feel like I'm close to anybody. I don't make those connections. I'm too busy with work and stuff. There's nobody I could really think that I would create a trip for to go like this.
I mean, it doesn't take much, but I mean, I think Alex needed it. I think it's helping him. Did I say Alex? I meant to say
Yeah.
Max.
Not
Max.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
all these
I think it was
names.
good that Max. Yeah, I know. Lex, Max, God. Uh,
Bob.
I think Max needed it. The whole thing with Alex hit him really hard, and
Yeah, it'll give him closure, maybe. Be able to move on.
I don't know. He's been struggling.
Really, with what? What has he been struggling with?
Yeah, he was maybe drinking a little too much, and yeah.
Not a
So I
good
think he
road
was
to go
good.
down.
He got something else to focus on. I think it's good for him. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, maybe we turn this into an annual trip. Do self-checkups on each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you can find Max, you know what he's like.
Well, easier to find than that truck driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real shame they didn't catch him.
I mean, if they did, it wouldn't have changed anything.
No, but, not right. People get away with it, You know how many truckers there are out there that they'll just sublease their rigs to other guys, immigrants that don't have licenses and stuff, and have them drive it and stuff like that. I mean, government's not doing anything to protect us, are they?
I don't know, man. It's just an accident, right?
I suppose. And I mean, those manufacturers of these electric cars and stuff like that. I mean, who knows? It could have been somebody, powering a microwave or something that caused it to stop. I mean, like these things really should be much better vetted on the road.
Yeah, look, these.
I mean, you don't think it was
It could've-
aliens that stopped the electronics in the car? That can't be anyway, so.
I mean, that's an interesting idea coming from you, Bob. I gotta say, you're usually a lot more rational than that.
I'm just looking at all the legal implications of everything that happened, and people lose their lives over these things. Maybe big corporations aren't what we need. Maybe we need more, local people doing local things.
Oh, if it's anything to do with that, we were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's all.
Well, thank goodness we're at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, man.
So down the road, you see, just approaching the corner to the village, you see 3 figures. Not sure if they're hikers or if they're locals. They're just approaching the corner. And as they disappear around the corner, out of sight, another figure steps out from the side of them. Figure, quite a still large, well-built looking figure, shapeless almost, dressed in dirty, tattered clothes. And he walks off around the corner, following these three hikers. And I guess you can all make an idea roll.
I mean, I think as we've just been discussing that very chap, right?
Yes.
That is there some kind of recognition from us, or is that what the idea rolls for you?
No, it's not what the idea was for. No.
Okay.
No, because I was gonna say, you know, it's funny being up here in this mountain air. That thing would make you swear, and if you take a picture of it, I'm gonna try to grab my camera quickly. That's the photos they use to prove that Sasquatch does exist, you know.
So that's 3 times you've seen
That
seemingly.
figure?
No, these 3 people.
Oh,
That's 3 times you've seen the same
group.
group of people. You just look down the road, and there, just a few hundred yards from the corner, and then walk off round the corner towards the village. And that's 3 times you've looked up and seen 3 people, almost identical people in the same spot.
Okay.
In this
Deja vu.
isolated,
Yeah.
isolated place in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Just in the course of a few minutes, you've seen 9 people that
I have to
look
pay much better
dressed
attention to
almost
what you do.
identically.
Oh,
That's
Is this so? Everybody's seen these.
Everybody's seen so everybody sees this last time, and it's like you just happen to glance down the road, and you see these 3 people walking together, and as they walk round the corner and disappear from sight, this other person seems to walk out from the side of them
Doris,
and then
They're
follows
not-
them round the corner.
they're not
that's
connected. to-
uncanny.
explain that to me, Doris.
You know, it's kind of like
Muted.
watching a film of like security camera repeating itself over and over again. Like that's uncanny. That can't be natural.
Oh, I think
Eddie,
we
what
need
do
to
you
get our
make of
mo-
that?
I think we need to get our money back because it's not exactly as isolated as we thought. It's like bloody Clapham Junction here. More people walking around here than I have at home.
Do they? The 3 people. Do they? Each time, do they look exactly the same, like doing the same thing or moving the same way? Is it like we've seen the same thing repeat, or is it just?
I mean, that's what it looks like, but that'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
I chuckle nervously and just say, "Glitch in the Matrix."
yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Guys, it's the countryside. Check shirts, waistcoats, flat caps, green wellies. They all wear the same.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's
You
there's nobody there now. There's nothing there.
No, and you notice it's while you've been talking, the sun has dropped. Must have like dropped below the horizon. It's dark now.
What time are we talking now?
It's check your watch. It's like nearly 9 o'clock.
Just they've got a pub. Go for a drink.
I mean, wishful thinking. I don't know how big that place is. Looks pretty small on the map.
Yeah, there's no pub.
There's
You
no.
can tell it'd be marked on the map. There's no pub. Just houses.
I think
Houses and a harbour.
you know what? We've had a long day. Max has hurt his ankle. We're not going anywhere tonight, anyways. Why don't we get a good night's rest? You know, not put any more strain on Max's ankle, and in the morning we'll take a hike out. Maybe they have some canoes for hire or something. We can go take a little trip on the lake.
No, we have an itinerary. We've got another place to get to.
I wonder where those hikers are staying.
How do you know they're hikers? They could be locals.
I think they're all out walking the dog before the sun sets, walking the dogs. Every house in the.
I thought we said they look like they might be hikers.
There could be. It would
There
hard
could
to
be
tell.
people
Whichever-
hiking. What else do they
I'm
have to
seeing,
do
I'm
around
seeing,
here?
I'm seeing them. They're all locals. They're just all walking the dogs before the sun sets.
Did you see any dogs?
No.
Too far away to see. You could have been running through the bracken. You wouldn't see them.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay then. Let's get an early night. So,
You're all getting highly imaginative. I think
I-
maybe tonight we should not have any alcohol.
there was somebody. It sounded like somebody was walking about outside here, and you didn't see anybody. I can't. I don't.
No,
quite
but
get
then
that.
it could have been a rabbit scuttling by into the bracken.
A big rabbit, Doris. With big,
Oh,
Wearing walking shoes.
way more. But then
I think
again,
we all need to have an early night. I think we're all seeing. Oh,
Yeah.
guys, come
and
on.
hearing things.
Yeah,
Can I,
sounds that we're not used to. I'm going to get my air bed out, my self-inflating air bed. It won't inflate, so I'll have to blow it up.
Robert? Can I have a word, mate?
Sure.
I'm going to get into bed. No, I'm going to put my headphones in and say, "Look, I'm putting my headphones in. So if you hear any noises, just give me a."
Hear a man praying. um,
I pop my headphones in. I go to sleep.
when,
Okay.
when were you thinking of asking Doris? Popping the question.
Time's got to feel right. It's just not yet. Let's enjoy the thing.
I'll put-
You don't put that type of pressure on somebody here. Probably the last day before we go. If she says no, it would be awkward for everybody here. So I'm not going to put anybody through that. So, probably later on. I feel in my heart I'll know when the time is right.
If my character disliked your character, I wouldn't tell you. I'll put my hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Say, Robert, she's seeing somebody, mate.
Yeah, of course she is. That police dude. We talk together. I know about him. We're tight. We talk. I'm sure it's nothing serious. That's even more reason why I've got to show her I'm serious
Robert,
now.
I've just spoken to her. It's serious. With the policeman.
Please. I've known her for years.
Dude,
We talk about things, plans, life. She's talked about no plans with this guy. He's a cop. He's not good enough for her. What's she gonna live on a cop's salary? I mean, come on. It's not-
Robert, listen.
it's-
She's just told me they're serious, and he's been there for her.
I know, Max. That's okay. She'll come to her senses. Of course, we've all been through some bad stuff.
I'll pat him on the shoulder. Okay, whatever.
Hey, thanks for looking out for me. I really appreciate it.
I've told you. So if you wanna pop that question, you
Look,
knock yourself out.
I know that with your swollen ankle, you need a general hospital, but I think that what we're going through now, these are the days of our lives.
I'll turn and right. I'm off to bed, mate.
Yeah, if you need anything, I have some aspirin if it'll help with the pain.
No, I'm good.
So yeah, Doris and Max retire. How about Eddie and Robert?
If it's just Eddie and Robert left awake,
That's an uncomfortable conversation.
yeah, I think Eddie might say have an early night too.
Okay.
Don't
I
get to
feel
lock
so
the door.
pariah-like.
Have we got a key for the door? Or is it just like a latch?
It's it's just a latch because it's Oh no, sorry, we'll have a key.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
I would have got a key. So I'll just.
It would have been You wouldn't have had it with you. It would kind of literally have been under a rock outside the door.
Session. So I would just, because of what's happened and these people and the sound, I will just remind them to lock the door.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as I'm the last one up, I think, you know, I'm going to be pondering a bit what Max has told
Yeah.
me. So
I
I'm
mean,
going to grab the key.
I will get up before as I go, and I'll kind of give you a friendly but slightly awkward tap on the shoulder as I head out.
And
See you in the morning.
yeah, I'll go out, like, you know, right on like that porch area or the stairs that go up, and I'll close the door behind me, and I'll sit outside all alone, look up at the stars, kind of gaze out towards the lake, listen to the noises of the outside, and kind of enjoy this sense of tranquility, peace, and nature that I don't get in my day-to-day hectic life. You know, the corporate world, everything else. I mean, it grounds me, it balances me. I'm going to enjoy the time alone here at night.
Okay. So yeah,
And I don't at all feel like a sacrificial goat, so it's fine.
So yeah, it's incredibly peaceful and tranquil. There's without the any light pollution, any street lights or even any lights from any housing. The sky is just amazing. This huge expanse, this canvas of like a blur of like millions of stars, far more than you've ever possibly seen in your life before. And as you're looking round, looking up at the stars, looking down across down towards the loch, you see a bush, probably a bush, and then you can make out what look like tattered rags blowing in the wind. And you could swear you could just make out what looks like a silhouette of a large figure just beyond the range of what little light you have. But as you cast up, you probably got a torch or torch on your phone. You swing the light up and there's nothing there. It's just a bush.
Well, I think what I would have probably done instead of using a torch was, I'm going to grab the camera that I have, set it to a really, really, really high ISO value, and you know, aim it in the direction there and try to snap a picture.
Well, I like it. In fact, in that case, give me a photography roll. I believe your photography is one of your talents, is it not?
No, I believe that was just story. Like it was.
Okay, I thought you did have some photography.
Look,
it was my own flavor. I get into the role.
No, I thought somebody.
My method. My method.
I thought somebody did have a pen.
It could be. If I do, I don't see it or know how to access it.
Give us a roll. Just give it a roll.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll. We'll roll.
I'll decide if it's a pass or a fail. So it's a digital camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you snap a picture. There's a flash, and in the flash you can see it's just a bush. Maybe there's a few strands of sheep's wool caught in the branches that's blowing along. But as you look down at the screen on your camera, you can see there's like a vague greyish outline, slightly. It's not clear, but slightly suggestive of a silhouette of a figure.
Yeah, I told him that we'll laugh about this. Proof there is a Sasquatch. I laughed to myself. Maybe tomorrow we'll find the Loch Ness monster too.
So, yeah. So above you, so you relax. strangely, you forget about it. It seems inconsequential, fades from your immediate memory, and you just sit back looking up at the sky. This moonless, cloudless sky. Like I say, the stars burning brighter than anything you've ever seen before. But after a moment, this apparent beauty starts to feel somehow oppressive. And you can give me both a education roll and okay, that's irrelevant. Okay, and a sanity roll. Okay. Okay. So this feeling, this oppressive feeling, just seems to grow, and you get this overwhelming feeling that some of the stars are far brighter than they should be, closer even than they should be. And something is wrong. You can't put your finger on it, but something is wrong. Something is out of place, and you have this growing sense of paranoia and this feeling of being watched, as if some presence is staring down at you from out of this void. And you lose some sanity. You lose 1 point of sanity. And as your involuntary reaction, I shall say that you this unnerving feeling just overcomes you, and you just get up and run back into the house.
Yeah, I think looking at this and hearing stories of paranoid people, I will clench my buttocks as tight as I can, and you move into the house and retire for the evening.
Okay. Right. So, day 3. So you wake the next morning, refreshed, thankful of sleeping somewhere on something closer to a proper bed. Your memories of the previous night are a little foggy, almost like as if you're suffering a mild hangover, but without the unpleasantness. In fact, you're not even sure. You don't quite recall, although you remember retiring for the night. You don't quite recall the act of actually getting into bed.
Mm.
So we got an itinerary where we walk into the next point then, yeah?
Yep, you have to head back to between the mountains, through the valleys towards waterfalls, and then back through the forests back to Inverry.
Oh, right, so we just went up there and come back down again?
Yeah.
Oh, the other red dot.
Yeah, that's the waterfalls.
Too bad we didn't take more
We were
time to spend
going-
more time here. I think we still have to. Thought maybe near the falls we share all our stories about Alex.
How's your ankle today, Mac?
Yeah, it's
Give us a con check.
it feels a lot better. I've got loads of constitution. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
If not, I'll spend some luck. Oh, I ain't got any. Con 65. Now I've got a broken leg. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
not fine. I'm
Oh.
lying. It's
so
fine.
it feels so regardless of what you say, you're checking it. It feels worse. It's swollen even.
But tender.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Max. You'll be fine. It hardly smells of gangrene at all yet.
I'll just walk it off. like
So
a
you
hero.
try. The moment you try and put weight on it, your leg
won't.
almost gives out, and you can't You can no longer walk on it unaided.
Oh.
Max, maybe we spend a couple of more £5 and just stay here a little longer. Maybe we walk into town and just ask the guy to stay longer all couple of days. I mean, we have enough food and provisions here. If not, maybe I could find something there. What do you say, Doris, Eddie?
It's a
If you
long
guys
walk
want to head
back.
back, that's fine. I'll stay
No,
with
we
Max.
don't split up. We stay together. But maybe we should nip to Hamlet, see if they spare a few.
Maybe somebody there's got a car. You can maybe drive us to a pharmacy or something.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah, Max, you hang tight. I'll head out.
It's kind of funny. It's me that's ended up with a duff ankle. I would have thought it would have been you, Robert.
You're the one who planned this trip. It meant so much to you to be here for Alex, so I kind of expected that you would do something to prolong this trip even longer in his memory. And that's okay. We're here to support you, mate. We don't fault you for it. We're here for you.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk properly. So yeah, I'll just.
I'll stay here with you, Max. Eddie, do you want to walk into the Hamlet with Bob?
Robert.
Yeah, sure. I'll go
Robert.
with Bob.
Okay.
I grimace. All right,
Bonding.
let's.
Okay. So the pair of you are heading down to Barrisdale then, yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Here we
Okay.
are.
Right,
Never
so
to be seen again.
so like I say, it's only what, about quarter mile, maybe a little bit further, literally down the road around the corner.
I mean, before we go, we'll ask Max for this guy's address that was supposed to be looking after this place.
Yeah, okay.
And he says the Red House.
Brilliant.
So it tells you it's Barrisdale House. It hasn't got a number. It's just Barrisdale Cottage, and the owner is, what's his name? It's Cameron Anderson.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
So you two doing anything in particular while you're waiting, or just
the only thing I'm not bringing my whole backpack for this or anything. I'm just gonna bring my camera because
Yeah.
nice opportunity to take photos and quarter mile is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
okay? So like I say, it's literally no more than 10 minutes walk down this dirt gravel track. And as you round the corner, you come in sight of the village of Barrisdale. Like I say, it's more of a hamlet than actually a village. It's like all traditional Scottish fishing village, a collection of a few dozen low, squat, dark stone cottages arranged at random intervals down the main street that terminates an ancient stone jetty and natural harbour, which provides the main access. As it becomes apparent, there is no road that connects Barrisdale.
Well, I guess that
It means no car.
means there's no car, right?
Yeah, maybe somebody has a motor. They probably have motorbikes and stuff like that. He could probably ride on the back of one.
So reaching the edge of the village, it's strangely quiet, and there's no sign of any people or sounds of any, the things you'd expect. I mean, this is a fishing village, so you'd expect people to be up early and
No, I check the harbor. If
preparing.
I don't see any boats, then I think they're all out fishing.
I mean,
Yeah.
do the buildings look abandoned or anything, or is it a...
So as you head down the street, it quickly becomes apparent that the place is abandoned. The houses are deserted. Peering inside a couple, some are completely empty. Some, it's as if their residents have just up and left without taking anything. Stranger still is the fact that it seems to have been this way for years. Dirt and cobwebs cover everything, and poking around inside a couple of their properties disturbs local wildlife that's taken over residency. Down by the jetty, it's the same. All that remains of the village's main form of transport and livelihood is a single fisherman's boat, partially hidden beneath the waters of the loch, its hull long since rotted through.
I really don't think Max checked out the reviews on this place before he made the reservations.
Oh, hold on a second. He spoke to the guy that lives.
Yeah, he spoke to some guy who took his money so that we could stay in an unmaintained place that, he got scammed. He got scammed. He spoke to somebody, took his money, and there's really nothing here. Look, wasn't that expensive. When we get back, I'll see if I could sue him or something for the group, but
Sue him?
probably hardly even worth our time.
How are you going to even track the guy down?
Well, Max was able to reach out to him. Obviously, he's a scammer, Yeah, you hear all these stories where somebody rents out a apartment, has the contract in hand, then subleases it to somebody else and takes the money and goes away without ever paying the landlord. It's probably something similar. That's the way of the world. There are criminals and fraudsters out there all over the place. That's why I do what I do. Bring justice to people. Bring justice to the world.
Well, that's great, but it does mean that we can't get help for Max.
Maybe there's an ATV somewhere somebody left or abandoned or something. I mean, we've seen people walk by here before, so this is...
Well, they clearly weren't staying here.
No, they weren't, but they walked by here, so there's got to be people around somewhere. I mean, take out the map. Look, what's the closest place to where people live here? What's the closest place to where people live here?
Did we bring the map?
If you want, you can. I don't see any reason why not. If you want to have done that, the nearest place is in Very.
Sorry?
Where we started.
Yes, okay. That's what I thought. Well, that's not going to be any help at all. I mean, we could, jerry rig some sort of stretcher, and you and I can, carry Max on stretcher.
2 fucking days back that way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We probably just chill out here a few more days. Deer. You can hunt a deer, right? Can't we?
With what?
Intelligent
You're gonna go
people.
strangle it with your bare hands?
No, we can
Stab it with that
build a
walking
snare or something. Yeah, rocks. I mean, I don't know.
You're probably forgetting it was Lex, was the outdoors guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alex would know what to do if only Alex were still here. Where it's only somebody else that stayed in the car and didn't say, "I'm getting out of the car last."
You can both make a sanity roll.
Oh shit.
I bet you I can't.
Oh
no,
this is the start of the end.
We're okay.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Wow, both. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And
There's a logical explanation.
And which of you has the highest power?
Not me.
I got 55.
Not me.
Okay. So everybody, apart from Eddie, you can take your headphones off for a moment. And I think since it is getting on to 12 o'clock, I think we'll use this as because we're obviously going to go into another
session.
Yeah. So
Who'd have thought it?
in fact, no, because this is going to be the end. I'll let you keep your headphones on because otherwise you'll wonder what the fuck is going on.
For the record, Vassen finished on time.
Oh, it's okay. We can be late then.
Okay. So Eddie, Robert is going on, and just like his voice just starts to drone, and you to the point you just can't make out the words. So it's like, and he almost seems to fade out of existence. I mean, it doesn't really, but it's he's kind of like, oh. While the like surroundings become more real, sharper. It's like your vision's sharper, and you become aware of somebody stood at the side of you, and you hear a familiar voice say, "So what do you think, Eddie? Isn't it as beautiful as I said it was?"
I look round.
There's Alex smiling at you, and we'll leave it there.